Hello students. In the previous class, we have studied about the synthetic fibers and I have started the types of synthetic fiber also. We have studied about the rayon, which is the first man-made fiber. But you can't say that it is fully synthetic fiber. Why? Because in the preparation of rayon, natural thing, that is wood pulp, is also included. That's why rayon is not considered as the fully synthetic fiber, but rayon is the first man-made fiber which is prepared from the wood pulp. It is having characteristics similar to the silk, and because in the preparation of rayon, natural fiber is also included, that's why it is having the properties of natural fiber also, as well as it is having property of synthetic fiber also. It is a good substitute of silk, which is a very costly fiber. Now proceeding further, here is the next synthetic fiber, which is nylon. Now nylon, you can say it is the first fully synthetic fiber. Nylon is synthesized without using any raw material from nature. It is first fiber which is totally synthetic. It is prepared from coal, water and air, and it is not made from any natural substance like wood. Nylon is strong, elastic, lightweight and very lustrous. Lustrous means it is having very shiny appearance. Nylon absorb very little water. So clothes made of nylon can dry easily. They are very durable and long lasting also. Long lasting means uh, they can last for a long time. Nylon threads are stronger than the steel wire of the same thickness. If you take the two wires, one of nylon and one of steel of the same thickness, and if you compare their tensile strength means how much pressure they can bear, you will find that nylon thread is stronger than the steel wire. It is used to make socks, ropes, tents, curtains, parachutes, ropes, etc. It is used in making parachute because it is very stronger. And ropes which are used for climbing rocks are also made up of nylon. Now, the next fiber, that is polyester. Polyester is, although there are many polyesters, the term polyester as a specific material most commonly referred to the polyethylene terephthalate, which is also known as PET, a polymer of many ester units. Now, as we have studied that the synthetic fibers are polymers, in the preparation of the synthetic fibers, many small units which are known as monomers are combined together to form its one chain. So in the making of polyester, the monomer unit is ester. What is the monomer unit of polyester? It is ester. Polyester is made up of by joining many units of ester together. It is a synthetic fiber. It is easy to wash and doesn't get any wrinkles. That means it is wrinkle free. Polyester is made from two words, poly and ester. As I told you that ester is a chemical substance of which it is made up of, and poly means many. That means many ester units joined together to form polyester. Polyester is having many other types also. One which I have told you, that is PET. The full form of PET is polyethylene terephthalate. It is a synthetic polymer. It is used to make plastic bottles. The bottles which we used at our homes as refrigerator bottles are mainly made up of this substance. They are the PET bottles. If polyester is combined with cotton wool, then it forms terracotta. Terylene is also another type of polyester, or you can say one example of polyester. When terylene is combined with cotton, it is known as terracotta and it is used to make clothes. Next fiber is acrylic. Acrylic is a synthetic fiber which resemble wool. That means it look like wool. That's why it is also known as artificial wool. The wool obtained from natural sources is quite expensive, whereas clothes made from acrylic are relatively cheap. That's why acrylic is used as a substitute for the wool fibers. Acrylic can be dyed very well. That means it can be dyed in so many colors. It resists shrinkage and wrinkles. That means it doesn't shrink and it is wrinkle free also. It is used to make sock, sweater, blanket, etc. The uses of, so we have studied about four different types of synthetic fibers, which are rayon, nylon, polyester, and acrylic. These synthetic fibers are used in so many things. Rayon is used to prepare clothes. It is also known as poor man's silk. Nylon is used mainly in preparing rock climbing ropes, in parachute, etc. Polyester is used in preparing jackets. Acrylic is used in preparing socks, blanket, etc. The synthetic fibers are more durable. They are more durable than the natural fibers. That's why they are demandable. If we talk about the acrylic, it is lightweight, soft, and warm with the wood like feel. As I told you, that acrylic is having properties similar to wool. That's why it is used as a substitute for the wood. So today we have studied about different types of synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are stronger, lightweight, durable, long lasting, and easier to maintain than the natural fibers. They are wrinkle free, they do not shrink. They have a smooth texture and do not lose their luster easily. That means after their repeated use also, they doesn't lose their luster. They absorb less water than the natural fibers and they are readily available and cheap. That's why synthetic fibers are more preferable than the natural fibers. In the next class, we will study about the plastics and some drawbacks of synthetic fibers.